Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this latest edition of RE045, where I take stories I've narrated already and update them to modern audio standards. I hope that you enjoy. Monsters, written by LgFatherAnthrocite. Monsters are real. I've seen them with my own photoreceptors. They aren't like the Horgles of legend. They don't breathe clouds of acid. They aren't huge, lumbering beasts. They look like pests, barely coming up to my grig, soft, with tiny teeth and claws. I thought they would be easy to kill. There was almost nothing to them. But I was wrong. They were small, but their flesh was not soft. It was dense, harder than a manic wood we build our homes from. Their bones were made from stone-like compounds. They came from a place where the gravity alone was enough to kill. As if that weren't enough, the world they lived in was thick with danger, animals, environment, microbes, even the plants, all designed to kill. They rose up from the beasts and mastered their world. They came from a hell of sudden and swift death. They were masters of it. They were demons who were motivated by fear and survival. They never forgot. The fear, I mean. It haunts them. It makes them crazy. It drives them to acts of foolishness that no other intelligent species would even consider. Atmospheric plummets with no safety net, with nothing but a thin fabric sheets to hold their mad descent towards the ground. Swimming in oceans full of predators with only a small tank of atmosphere to breathe. Their children's amusement parks would classify as torture chambers on any other world. Monsters. I've seen these creatures falling like stones from the sky, numerous enough to block the sun. I've seen them wipe out whole brigades of armored vehicles. I've seen a single soldier, out of ammo, surrounded by the enemy, use his rifle as a club and beat his enemies to death until he was gunned down. It seemed like we might not even be able to kill that one. His body was ragged and tattered as he kept swinging his makeshift club until he couldn't move, and then he chose to detonate a bomb rather than simply die. A bomb he held in his hand. He willingly killed himself for the chance to take even one more enemy with him. Wherever we went, traps and snipers harried us. They taught us what it was like to live in fear, constant, unrelenting, slowly eroding your mind. Never knowing if you would wake up from the rest cycles or be slain in your sleep. If the next room you entered or door you opened would kill you with some new and horrible trap. What it was like to be where they came from. What it meant to be in hell. But then the war ended, and they showed us what it really meant to be monsters. So many more came. Ships darkened the skies. They brought all manner of machine and supplies. They cleared the rubble, buried the dead, healed the wounded, built homes and hospitals, replanted the fields, cared for everyone, not just their own, but us as well. They made no excuses. They had won, and we were defeated. There were no platitudes in this. They took the spoils of war, resources, planetary systems, technology. But they did not abandon us. They nurtured us back to health, got us back on our feet, took their prizes, and then left. And I knew we were monsters. How many other races had we destroyed? How many worlds were left smoking and cratered, unable to sustain survivors? How many times had we waged war and then left, ignorant of the consequences? Who were we to never look back into the trail of blood and death left behind us? Anyone can fight and die, but to return, look into the faces of your enemy and take care of them, to heal the defeated, to know deep in your genetic memory that loss means death, and to fight so hard against that even helping the defeated enemy makes sense. These humans came from a hell world, and they beat it at the cost of generations of blood and suffering. They conquered it. They rose above, redeemed. And they taught us what it meant to be monsters. End of story. I'd quickly like to thank the T5 peeps: Cold War Boomerwaffen, Severin Cerberus, Bushmaster 177, Henry the Red, Caspar Arnholtz, Cold War Boomerwaffen, Elijah Silvercross, Dragzoon WRE, and Severin Cerberus. Thank you very much.